Greetings, everyone. Please give a moment, make sure so I can make sure everything is set up. Like going. Twitter going. Thumbnail appears to be going. Rumble appears to be going. The preview to save some resources. Now I need to double check my other computer. It looks like everything is good to go, so let's go and get started. Let's go and just do the 1v1s and we'll head to the 2v2s. Which I'm assuming these are 1v1s. Well, a mix of everything there. I do not know why, but I've been getting a large number loading screens that have been pretty long lately. I do not know why. And let's go and get started. Greetings everyone, Angry here for another Age of Empires 3 replay. Spawn on the south side as the Blue Russians who have Dots or Jots Oddball. Spawn on the north side as the Red Mexicans. We had TFL. No deck selected just yet. Or over here, we'll probably look at the Russian deck first, since the Mexicans do have all their state card system. For natives on the map, we do have the House of Oldenburg, which can give you access to the Royal Huntsman, as well as some Mountain Infantry, which is or Northern Musketeer, which are entirely food-based Musketeer variant. And we do also have the Trabant and the Saxon Cuirassier from the House of Witten, also an Age 2 fort, which nobody ever goes for. Looks like this bear is being a little bit unbearable. Doesn't want to give up his goods of wood. After all, looks like a pile of wood there. The card itself has the wood in the back. The bear will be going on down, while red is eyeing for an early trading post here. Spending all of his initial wood on it. It does have enough wood for a house as well. Bear down. Elk being harvested up, not big surprise. We do have a cow here. The Mexicans do start with a cow. Still no deck selected for the Russian. And now you should have a deck available. This group of villagers about to get deployed on the field. Or maybe that's the second group. And it looks like the local doggos will be going down. And the Russians still have not selected deck. The Mexicans have selected deck, so just take a look what he's going for. We got the villagers, Hacienda Wagon, Commandant, improves your Mexican General Padre in combat. Independence movements, we have cheaper revolutions. Cathedral construction, villagers, coin, saltieros. Prestidos, enables generals to construct outposts and an extra fort. And it looks like it also reduced the cost of forts by 40% wood, 40% coin. Huh. As well as build time. We got Fort Tucala Kinko Cuirassiers, which are the French Cuirassiers. Enables them to be trained at force as well, so that's a permanent addition to the roster. We're gonna Comanches, Wood, Sanbos Battalion, Liberty Dragoon Regiment, Man of Destiny, Heavy Cannon, Factory, Spanish Sympathizers, which will give you access to the Garcichas, which I think are Lancers, and the Mayan Allies. And he's mainly going for cheaper revolutions and going for the Flaxcala. The Russians have selected deck, 1v1 rush. Did I do this replay last week? I think I may have done this replay last week. My apologies. This looks very familiar. This may have been the one I did at the end of the day and forgot to delete it. Salty Mexico. Hopefully goes for a salty camel. Here we go. And of course, it sometimes does this where full speed. Greetings everyone, and great here. Another H Power is 3 replays. On the south side as the blue Hisua of Iwo. On the north side as the red Mexicans, we have Ikagara 89. I have no idea how to pronounce that. On this map, there's of course the House of Yegalan, which can give you access to the Lipkar Tartars and the Shock Riders, and the very underutilized ability, in my opinion, the Balance of Powers to equalize all the resources. Additionally, over here, we do have the House of Vaza, which can give you access to the Royal Arquebus and the Winged Hussar, as well as some number of Torps. No deck selected there just yet. Over here for Mexico, no deck selected either. Let's keep the Hisua selected since we can wait for the Mexicans to get his state selected and researched. Checkers, the Emir or is it Raz? I always forget which one's which. But the Mexicans do find a local doggo, Buck. A local exotic doggo. That's going up. Good thing there's a fire inside because it's probably very cold out here at the moment. No deck selected just yet. No chest coin he can collect up. Not critical from collecting up immediately. Right now he's fighting more doggo, or nope, that was not a doggo. That was some sort of bandit, which he stole his porcelain. And now you have that selected, less rush. So you will rush less, I think. We got villagers, Sua Kingdom, Crossing Festival, Wood Coin, Fulani Archers, Rumfaz Riders, 4 Liffin Knights, Photo Tactics, Palace of Amina, Herots, Galancia, Jukawana, 5 villagers, 5 Herots, Influence, Javelin Riders, Fulani Archers, Livid Knights, Counter Cavalry Tactics, Fulani Archer Combat, Higher Sinar Horsemen, Higher Team, Trezor Sengalis, which will increase the all infantry range damage by 10%. Also for the French Husso additional 5%. Villagers, Infinite, Javelin Riders, Futa Yalon, Fulani Archers, and Koro Fa Confederacy. Give you some Opera Esso Riders. Huh. Why is it an Age 4 card? How powerful are the Yoruba Esso Riders if there's a part of 6 of them in Age 4? Must be really powerful for this militia one that loses health over time. Either way, his opponent has selected my deck, which does give him access to Hacienda Villagers, Ranch Trios, enables Hacienda to spawn Puertos, Independence Revolutions, Land Grab, Advanced Arsenal, Salados, Cavalry Combat, Guerrilla Tactics. He is going for the Fox Cala, Fort, Liberation March, Mexican Standoff. Outlaws get a chance to critical hit, but also slightly damage themselves. San Baz Battalion, Liberty Dragoon Regiment, Los Colorados Battalion, Clan of Miramar. The Always Saltieros transform the more powerful French Voltigos. Infantry armed with rifles and gain more range. It sounds like a Dragoon variant. Culverins Mortars. 2 Culverins, 2 Mortars for 1 card. That's not bad. Heavy Cannon. Chapukala Castle, ships 1 Fort Wagon, and all action bonus damage against heroes, so forts have critical strike against heroes apparently. Factory, and cantinas. Upgrades your cantinas, those saloons to cantinas, which have Ronin and Outlaw type units cost less population. We may see some sort of Outlaw deck. We do have now the immediately into Baja California, which now got the filibusters there, multiple frontier post wagons. Enemies going for robber barons, 4 investments that gives 600 gold directly into your inventory. And this here will give him 1 factory wagon immediately. As well as he does go ahead and go for a triple outpost. So right now the Mexican player or Baja California player will have a pretty good spike in power. He's immediately going for a round of banditos. House border going on up. He definitely needs this castle up and going as soon as he can. Though its strength is only slightly better than an outpost, it does have offered decent health though. Influence being brought on in. He may need to blow the militia from the huts. Filibusters do have a grenade attack. Their siege attack is slower and okay, so that means not that great. So he's getting some great damage from the castle. It will shortly go down. Volani archers pushing forward. Since they're archer variant, they will do bonus for filibusters, which are a heavy infantry. There's then some banditos, which are a skirmisher variant. He does lose his Emir. Now going for more Volani archer shipment, more Volani archers field. Volani archers is just going to be generally good in this situation, just being anti-heavy. Townstar does have 11 villages inside, and now he's bringing the Sondheim raid, so he does have that capability, though that will just give him basic horsemen, which are not going to be great versus the filibusters. They will be useful versus the banditos, which the banditos are being brought on in, so he's able to find the hacienda or cantina. He's able to camp those units. Raiders will flood on the field. Fulani archers pushing forward. The Raiders are actually drawing quite a bit of fire there, allowing the Fulani archers to get some extra work done. And now got some various outlaws that we brought in. Some cowboys, gunslingers, and Alhoots. More Fulani archers there. Very good. Fulani archers are pretty good. They're a good counter unit. They have a 17 range, as well as good attack speed. They're like slingers. They do cost over 100 resources. So they are expensive. They will take out the cowboy there, hitting the banditos well. There's some Cuartos now being employed on out. Taking them out there. The Fulani archers doing good micro there. Not hitting the villagers. Villager needs to stop firing his own bow. Let the Fulani archers do that. Villager will go down. They got some exposed villagers here. These villagers will escape the town center. Gunslinger now takes some fire. They've used their charge attack. More Cuartos not being floated out. We got some banditos still here. So they're going to take some fire from the Fulani archers. Fulani archers being built down. His next Emir is going to be pulled out relatively soon. Now got some Girots. They can help them toot their horns, get some damage in. More Fulani archers this way. The Emir, of course, is firing away as well. Banditos are surrounded, as well as the Alhoot. More banditos there. They're throwing their demolition charges, which will do bonus damage versus less than bonus damage versus some units. Girots tooting their horns now. The Girots may want to keep their distance right now. Emir does go down there again. So does the Cuarto. He's bringing in some of the Gasinas, getting some musketeers, which will be vulnerable to the banditos. So maybe not a good idea, but honestly, the Runefather's riders may be better. They, of course, bring in Livid Knights, which I get exactly what's special about them. I think they're just like a sour variant. They won't do necessarily bonus. I think they would do a bit of bonus damage versus banditos, as well as take less damage for them. So I think those the Limpid Knights will be much better. He's going for a round of Raiders. There's the Raiders there. Raiders are one pop cavalry, Hezar variant, which are easy to pick off in small numbers or in large numbers. He does bring in the Anka Nobles, which are Musketeer variant, which receive bonus damage from the Banditos. But the Gyards getting some good stuns there, and they're getting a bit of AoE as well. Now I got another round of Quertras, so the Raiders would be less effective, starting to go for some Javelin Riders, a Dragoon variant, in which the Ankan Nobles will be effective versus the Quertos, or the Quertos won't just don't do any bonus damage versus them. Javelin Riders push way forward, picks off some of these Quertos now. Javelin Riders do have good attack speed and reasonable damage for that attack speed. And the Gyards are still alive. The Gyards have been doing some decent work. They also are a monk. They can heal some nearby units. So if he was to hold back and can heal these units, the Padre is taking some fire. Wood shipment being brought in, trying to go for more Banditos. And none of these trading posts have been upgraded to stagecoaches. He may want to get the stagecoaches as soon as he can, but that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. He does not have enough resources for it. Or I should have collected enough resources to get stagecoaches out before revolting, because that would give him more gold. So shipments are always nice, but they have exponential cost increase. Additionally, a lot of his shipments will now cost some gold. I don't see... Are the US outlaws better than the Mexican outlaws? 24 filibusters for that much gold supply, not that great at the moment. Probably going for some French Fusiliers would be half bad, or Jaegers. Though honestly, capitalism may not be half bad. He could probably eye for some natives, so that's probably will not be useful. On the Baja California territory and going for Tlaxcala, which will give him a handful of settlers, start getting some other resources going. And Team Trickle Economics wouldn't be half bad as well. 60% increase experience from those trading posts, which help him get him other shipments, may not be bad as well. The longer the game goes on, the better the Sewer player will be at. But right now, the Sewer player does have less economy than his opponent. While the Archer's going to get overwhelmed. Inspiring flag here. Ikaros not getting killed off there. Town Center still has actually only 3 votes from the inside. Right now, the Mexican player does have 360 gold per minute. The Hisua player has a little bit more resources overall. Going for another Ankan Nobles, which are not going to do great for his Banditos. He also should eye for the Limpid Knights, in my opinion, the Rufus Raiders. Yeah, they're getting annihilated, and additionally, the Mexican player, every time he gets a kill, he will get gold back. Now I got some levied gunners. That's the militia variant, which I believe are just classified as infantry. They actually are classified as heavy infantry. Against all the light infantry here, I think he should go for heavy cav. Oh, there's some coin here they can't obtain at the moment. 700 coin. There's a wave of Fulani archers there. The general does go down. Native villagers can pop out and grab that coin. He does have another palace over, or castle here, which this forces in small numbers won't be able to do much versus him. Additionally, these guys have relatively poor siege damage, so it will take them a long time to destroy anything. A single Fulani archers come in for a flank. You'll probably fail. Another ship is Fable. Yeah, maybe best just to save up for Rufma's Raiders. He still has not touched this coin there. This town says it only has 4 villagers inside. I've got a number of Desperados. Desperados are a musketeer variant. The siege attack is still not great, however. Just average. Got enough Fulani archers here, which these guys are classified as heavy infantry. Heavy infantry there. And so, they will be killed off by the Fulani archers, no problem. More single Fulani archers there. Now going for the photo tactics, increasing maximum range of Fulani archers. May not be half bad. 20 range will help them match the Banditos and outrange those Desperados even more. The longer the game goes on, the Hasuitu player will work better. Just collect up all that coin on the ground. Going for our round of raiders. You just want to talk. I think Mexicans' revolutions tend to be on the overpowered strategy side, honestly. He has literally only basic economy, and he is matching an actual economy. He literally has only passive trickle income, and he's able to dominate most of the game. Yeah, I don't think the Hasuitu players' civilization is overpowered in comparison to, say, Mexico. Flying archers do push there. Oh, and the game went out of sync. Oh, that replay was no good. Greetings everyone, and great here for another HBars 3 replay. Spawn on bottom left side as the blue Brits, we have Gentlemen of the Pike. Spawn on top right side as the red Ottoman, we have Goro Guru. And sorry about this. This is happening again. I do not know why. There we go, much better. I am not sure what he's doing at the moment. You have a market and a manor house going on up. So it looks like he may be eyeing for a bit of a villager boom. Ostrich down. You monster. Bird has not sucked a deck yet, and Ottomans have not sucked a deck either. On the map for natives, there's the Berbers. The Berbers give you access to the Camel Rider, the Berber Nomad, a villager variant, and the Salty Camel. Salty Camel rage from carrying heavy bags of salt through the desert. Construct a salt mine, which can give you a nice deposit of 10,000 coin. There's also the Yorubara, which do give you access to the Yorubara Legionary and the Yorubara Esso Rider. We have now deck selected. There's also something else to note. There are sheep or goat on the map. So it may be a good idea to collect those guys up and maybe build a livestock pen for them. You have Terraria, villagers, economic theory, more villagers, wood, food, wood, coin, Janissaries, delis, follow his explorer around, Sabeki, advanced arsenal, wood, coin, Sapahis, cavalry archers, cavalry combat, Abbas guns, falconets, Upikliar, refrigeration, a higher Egyptian Mamelukes, great bombards, factory, and factory. The Brits, Tower Field V, villagers, Virginia Company, town militia, pioneers, Greenwich time, coin, longbowmen, infinite frontier defenses, advanced arsenal, church research, Hanover allies, more villagers, chests of coin, yeomen, siege artillery, shock cavalry combat, falconets, fort, more longbowmen, even more longbowmen, gentlemen of the pike, three concrete rockets, more infinite rockets, factory, and factory. Wow, that's quite a bit of a glow from the desert. It looks like Blues Explorer is taking quite a bit of damage. John Hawkins versus Mohammed Orphan. Mohammed Orphan. Is that a randomly generated name or not? The British Explorer may go down. It is very wounded. Taking multiple hits there. And he did stop and fight. He should not have done that. And he will go down there, so it does give the Ottoman player a bit of experience. Now he's going for the Quartermaster, while his opponent is eyeing for more villagers, and he's going straight Manor Boom. There is not going to be Age 2 anytime soon. If the Ottoman player is aware of this, he may want to push forward with some units to siege down his opponent. Hunting doggos have been researched for the Brits. And now the Quartermaster is still on the way. One ship available. Not going for economic theory at the moment. He may be eyeing for, well, just something else. Maybe for delis for a raiding. He's going to be taking this trade post as well. Does find himself a goat next to the Ethiopian wolf, which looks like more like close to a fox, but it is more dog-like than it is fox-like. More lupine than vulpine. Barracks now being employed out by these two villagers. He's going to eye for proxy barracks. We do have a good number of manors here. The Brit is going for town militia. Does not have Age 2 research at the moment. The Explorer does get recovered there. Maybe can capture this hut, which will give him a stray goat to benefit along with all the other goats on the map.
Yes.
This wall is being put on the field, but though this area may still be traversable, it's hard for me to tell. More walls going on up. A very fine coach now being researched. And now got the trade caravan there, since he does have all trade posts, or soon to have all trade posts built. This will give him a good amount of resources. He's bringing chests of coin shipment, bringing a shipment of coin as well. The Ottoman player is not going for a round of Janissaries. Wall has been put on the field. He does have 4 here. He may not realize his opponent's still Age 1. And the Brit is still far from Age 1. With the amount of wood he's collecting, he could eye for some fishing boats. There appears to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 deposits of fish out at sea. There's plenty of fish at sea. He does kill the goat there. It'll be quickly seized. Granted, he can always get the card Folding Mills in his deck. Got now a handful of Grenadiers. These Grenadiers do have 50 damage siege attack. There are 2 populations, so they are above the same DPS as Janissaries as 1 population. Now the Brit does have an age up available. The market's now down. He has plenty of housing space there, going for the governor. And a round of walls. Town center is garrisoned by 10 villagers, and its shot is at 135 damage, which will 2-shot these Janissaries. These Grenadiers do have some range resist, so may take 3 shots to take those out. Janissaries being picked off one at a time. Another round of the Grenadiers. Grenadiers, of course, are classified as heavy infantry, and their attacks do less damage as cavalry. So some Hussars will be very useful against them, and he's losing Janissaries to the town center. Hopefully he rapidly builds out a mill and get out of a wave of Hussars. Not mill, stable. Maybe go for 2 stables if enough wood, and eye for a group of 10 Hussars. Falling back now. There's the outpost wagon from the governor. Putting it next to the coin deposit will probably be in order. He is walled up all the way down there. Bringing a shipment of longbows. If I remember correctly as well, Brits don't really have a whole large number of unit shipments in this age. It does have another shipment available. Longbows will help him provide some defense. It will do bonus damage to everything. Red has claimed the goat here. It is the goat, so maybe he should bring it back. The longbow do have good range, and maybe we'll shoot over these walls. I built himself a gate there. We'll be start picking up these forces. Does soft retreat away. Very good. Grenadiers siege attack do not do bonus damage versus walls, just good damage. Now it's going straight for H3, the bishop, which should give him the second town center and allows him to move diagonally a little bit better. Another round of walls going on up. The keep's now seeing better fire, or not keep, town center. Those are not getting hit at the moment. Does cancel out the corner pieces. Those are not getting hit. Does get the walls built and gets them withdrawn. 2 ships available. Falconets will be probably a good first item. And maybe a fort for extra defense. The 8x8 fellowship is also pretty tempting as well. There's the militia. The explorer has been brought back up. All the Janissaries will be going down. Got some villagers pushing forward, clean up the giraffe. Some of the villagers going down as well. Some of the villagers have been attacked, or given order to attack. He does have a good number of villagers, 22 versus 48. There's the secondary town center, which we could give him another round of militia. He's going to set them next to the ostriches. The premium emus, and now the falcon that's being blown out. Maybe yeomen wouldn't be half bad. And these are hussars as well. These guys probably wouldn't be half bad either. 7 token Torf hussars, which will hard counter these grenadiers. Hopefully he deploys out a crack shot. Or I guess it's for him, swashbuckler. Longbow do take a volley there. This falcon that's almost full in the field. This will give him good defensive capability. A third shipment's now available. He has a large Anvil for H4 for some odd reason. The Ottomans on H2. So the Ottomans got H2, then the Brits went to H2, then 3, and then 4. And the Ottomans will still be age, oh, now that's going for age 3, the Exile Prince, but it's going to be about the same time as the Tycoon, the Brits age 4. May want to immediately go to the 2 factories and blow out some rockets. Or maybe there's a big wave of longbowmen. Yeah, it does have the church improvement on the way, so maybe the, what's called the Rogers Rangers research? Or whatever it's called, the variations of it's called. Steel traps not being researched. The Brits currently not collecting up any sort of wood. Now it's going for the Black Watch, which are a Highlander variant, right? Yeah, Black Watch, Highlanders. Powerful Musketeer from Scotland. I don't know if they're any more powerful than regular Highlanders. Their range attack is 63, the Musketeer variant, so they're very, very good Musketeer mercenary. Their population is 2, so I said they're going to be pretty good mercenaries. Very cost-effective mercenaries, both in population and in value. Now it's bringing the shipment of rockets. Right now the British player still has 57 villagers going and keeping his 2 queues going. The Ottoman player is now advanced up to age 4 as well, going for the Grand Vizier. I think that's what the Tycoon brought on in, some coin. I'm not sure what was queued up there. That looked like more of the Grenadiers, but they were cancelled. Corvin's now being brought on the field. Since he knows his opponent has gone to age 4, and he probably took a look at his opponent's deck and realized, hey, there are rockets in the queue. I should probably go for some Culverins to engage the rockets. Now I've got Gentleman of the Pike. Gentleman Pike will give him access to the Imperial Pikeman research, as well as set your Pikeman to guard and guard with both veteran and guard being researched, and reduce the Imperial upgrade by 75%. So now he has a good number of guard pikemen field. The siege attack is excellent. The hand attack is still less than a musketeer, but they will be a good escort for the various siege weapons against the cavalry. So he has plenty of anti-cav here, and through the for the Black Watch and through the guard pikemen. Now he's bringing a shipment of longbowmen, bringing 20 longbowmen or rangers. He must have just gotten the he just gotten the Rogers Rangers research from the church. So now he does have 41 rangers on the field. And now make that 61, so he has a sizable army field. Their siege attack is not good, but the pikemen have excellent siege attack at the moment. We do have some Sipahi here, guard Sipahi. They're good, but the Gentleman Pike can rip them apart. These rockets should be very effective. Forward proxy structures have gone down. The Brits are at 73 villagers. The Ottomans at 36, so he's at half the villager count. He just went for the church or mosque improvement for experience, going for factoring Great Bombards. Great Bombards are very good. They're great. Handful of pikemen heading down south to torch down the trade posts. Very nice. Now there's 2 Great Bombards here, and the Ottoman player has really nothing. The Bird's at 200 population, the Ottomans are at 72. I go for more Culver. The Great Bombards can annihilate these Rochester Rangers, no problem. 500 damage, massive AoE. Yep. Explorer has been brought on back in. Sipahi push way forward, but will get knighted by the pikemen. Rockets to connect the Great Bombard, and all 3 of them can one-shot a Great Bombard. Militia push way forward. It's not good for the Ottoman player. Overrunning the culverins. Does take one of the rockets. I do have a factory wagon on the field. Too late for it. The Ottoman player wasn't paying attention, not scouting his opponent, seeing if the army that was advancing, or didn't build an army in time. As he saw all the structures being torched, but he just didn't build an army. Culverins to go down there. The Great Bombard's going to be overran, and this is probably going to be game. And looks like the Ottoman player does back the game now. This is Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. I don't think those Grenadiers, I suppose he couldn't defeat the town center thanks to those walls. But since he couldn't crack the town center, he was unable to obtain a victory. The Longbow was just a great counter against those Grenadiers. Either way, on to the next replay. Greetings everyone, Angrade here for another HBARS 3 replay. Spawn on top left side as the red Chinese. We have Ni Mao 21. Spawn bottom right side as the blue British. We have Gentleman the Pike. And immediately this. There we go, much smoother. Now it's easier for me to control. Some notes as well in this map, there are a good number of goats in the field. Obtaining them early on could give him some goats. Red has obtained these goats, and now Blue's Explorer and the Disciple are going to fight over the goats. No deck selected here. And for the Chinese, no deck selected either. On this map, let's take a look at the natives. There are no natives. The natives are those goats. So appease the goat gods. There are 3 trading posts in the middle of the map. 2 coin deposits near their base. Both silver. Doesn't appear to be any gold mines. Units on the map going slightly in favor towards Chinese player. Vice. I'm kidding. What did that say? Oh, that's the name of the explorer. I was trying to look at the name, look at the treasure, see what was there. I date my double cousin. What on earth does that mean as explorer name? So just kill off the kitty cat there. Needs to obtain a treasure of Quicksilver. So Mercury or Gallium. Got a stupid monkey on the field. And red does find another goat. I think as well, if the Chinese players, like the natives, like native civilizations, are able to make usage of the livestock a little bit better, since they do have access to other livestock pens. In this case, Chinese have access to villagers, so finding these goats to fatten these free goats can be very good. Wait. Did that goat just die? It was neutral and then suddenly just died. I wonder if Blue obtained it and immediately just sacked it. Looks like both sides of the monkey. We got Blue's monkey trying to interrupt the movements of the Red's Explorer. Let's see, these guys are classified as hand infantries and a pet. They're not classified as a native or a guardian to be one-shotted. Just one-shot the kitty cat there. Red's monkey is trying to block the way so Red's explorer can pick up the treasure, but looks like Blue will collect it up and get some 40 wood. Blue's explorer needs to fall back to his town center. And we do have a deck now available for the Chinese. It is land. We got the Tea Export, Northern Refugees, Wood Coin, Chuko News, Playing Pikemen, Step Riders, Diplomatic Intrigue, Coin, Arquebus, Shengdo Swordsman, Territorial Combat, Repelling Volley, Double Face Army, Meteor Hammers and Mortars, Intervention, Fire Manchurian Cavalry Archers, Arquebusts, Shengdo Swordsman, Meteor Hammers, Manchu Combat, Flying Crows, Western Reforms, and Rattan Shields. And for the Brits, we got Tower of Fieldy, we got Villagers, Virginia Company, Town Militia, Pioneers, Greenwich Time, Coin, Longbowmen, Infinite Outpost, Advanced Arsenal, Glorious Revolution, Hanover Allies, more Villagers, Coin, Yeoman, Siege Artillery, Cavalry Combat, Falconets, Fort, Longbowmen, Gentlemen of the Pike, Rockets, Infinite Rockets, and Factory to build more rockets. Oh, looks like this player is doing the same thing like I usually been seeing in large numbers of replays. He has 19 villagers on wood, and he's age 1. His opponent is going for the Porcelain Tower, which does give him a resource trickle. In this situation, if he would have gone for the free banner armies, it probably would have been a little bit better. Now he's trying to boom up himself. Now we do have Diplomatic Intrigue now being researched, which may give him a shipment of something he may be eyeing. He has selected the French, designed for us on the, was it French give resource shipments, right? That may have been a typo, I'm not so sure. His explorer's down here. Walls going on up. We got a manor in front of it as well. We do got a war academy here, and now it's going to end relationships with the French. Who wants to be with allies of French? It's going that before Diplomatic Intrigue. We did technically pay full value for the first ally. Monkey down and monkey down. Oh, gets a free disciple from that. Unless he built that in combat. Disciple 20%. Now I got some Chukanos and Quang Pikemen. Quang Pikemen are, of course, like any other pikemen, have good siege attack of 30. Chuko News, like any other archaic archer, has incredibly bad siege attack. And it says 3. It doesn't say 3 times 3, it just says 3. We got a second layer of walls going on up. The Brit. Let's see, we've got some Step Riders now being deployed in view. We got the Governor now being deployed now. He may want to go for some Longbowmen or more outposts. The Governor will give him a free outpost. Maybe 3 outposts would be pretty decent defending himself, but the Quang Pikeman does pose a pretty big threat. Step Riders, they have good bonus damage versus infantry, but he doesn't have infantry. They're basically half of Hussar. So he feels just getting hit by the Chuko News. Trying to build the rest of this wall. Towns are firing away. He does have the Town Watch and a bunch of other stuff here. As shipment available, probably need to go for either Longbowmen of the towers. This set of walls about to go on down. Now it's bringing Mini's Town Militia. Has a shipment available. Going for the Town Militia now. Going for his church improvements. There is the militia. Takes out some of the riders. Monkey also engaging. Monkey down. Outpost has been pulling field. Get some damage on in. If it targets some of the cavalry, it does do bonus damage versus cavalry. Some of these villagers are getting hit by the Chuko news. One does though go down. He does have 41 villagers. One has 23. He has quite a bit of in export there. But doesn't like how much damage he's taking from the town center. Town center right now doing 121 damage, which will one-shot the Chuko news and the Queen Pikemen. So that's why he took out some of the villagers. He didn't need any more because either way the damage would one-shot these units. Pikemen are an option way forward. The town center is being repaired up. The moat has been repaired up by quite a bit. Now got round of longbowmen in the back line. With the tower firing away as well. Gains some damage there. And now it has to force on fall back to get too much damage. Now got a Shimachuko news now being employed on out. And H3 the bishop. The bishop will give him a free town center. Breaks onto that wall there. Got a monkey still here for red. Some monkey business. And now the Brits going for the Glorious Revolution. I thought he already got that. Guess not. He does not have a church on the field at the moment, so he may want to get that out if he's going for that research. Longbow do take some fire there. And there's the secondary town center. It can deploy on the field. He's going to deploy it a bit more up here. He's also seizing a bit of coin there. This coin deposit is almost cleaned on up. Now then he has to clean up this one here. He has one. With this age, he maybe pulling out some falconets could be very useful. Falconets will do some great damage for these units. And right now he's just going for various research, including more old hand armies. Villagers starting to fall back there. These villagers delete some walls there. He needs to get them replaced. And kills off another caribou. So there goes Rudolph. Villagers heading for the bit of wood there. He could try going down south for some wood. He wants to keep these guys in the walls. He's running low on food on his borders, so that's going to be causing some issues with him soon. Both have age 4, the Tycoon now being put on the field. Town centers now receives some fire. Nothing inside this one here, so it's not defending itself, but will distract his opponent for a bit of time. Falcon has pulled on out. So the Chinese player will be very, very outaged. Has one shipment available. The Brits have no shipment available. The rockets seem pretty good, or the longbowmen. The rockets, well, he has 2 falconets. The rockets may just be a bit overkill. The 20 longbowmen be maybe a little bit better, or can go greedy for a factory to get out some more heavy cannon. Good volley there. Two canoes push way forward. They do take out that villager there. 2 canoes to get some damage there, but doing pathetically bad damage to them. They have 75% range resist, so each one of those arrows will do 1 damage each, probably.
I feel me stronger now.
Explorer does take some hits there. Longbow and Falconets push way forward. Chinese player does have a bit of resource stockpiling up. Maybe he's eyeing for his own H3. Getting out some mortars probably wouldn't be half bad. H3 mortars. The Brits does not have enough for a shipment available. Not enough experience. Falconets push way forward. Swing pikemen can't overrun the Falconets. They're very exposed. Edge has a good number of pikemen here. Plus they're going to try to pick off some of these units. He's good damage there. Falconets have gone down. He needs to go for the 20 longbowmen. He's going for the 3 rockets. Better keep them within his borders.
I am sorry, Grief. I may not steer.
It's a large number of pikemen. He may not be able to hold back all these pikemen. He's now going for H3, which will have him produce flying crows. Alright, there's an opening there, so now he's going to push his way forward. Town center's not currently firing. Out of wood in that tree. There's the rockets. Explorer has been brought back up. Good damage there. I guess the Explorer is still actually down. And these forces do get forced on back. Roger Rangers have improvement has been completed, so he has gotten that.
Yes.
Which does right now give him 5 Rogers Rangers. He has quite a bit of coin there, so he's probably going to go for whatever it's called to get like additional like 40 Rogers Rangers from the church. And the disciple will be killed off there by a villager. Pikemen way down here. And there was a massive AoE damage there. Oh, rockets are good. I'm biased towards heavy cannon, but I can say rockets are acceptable. Get some damage there. Pikemen falling back. Rangers are, of course, a upgraded longbowman. Pretty much a cheap skirmisher. They're more closer, I guess, to state militia. 60-60. Alright, it's an army of 36 pushing way forward. With 2 rockets. That can cause quite a bit of damage there. He's ran out of pikemen. Now ending relationships with the Germans. And now he's going for the Summer Palace. Trying to go to his final age as well. Ah, there it is. Right in front of me. Ah, that's what I'm hearing. These units are now trying to torch down the wall. Arquebus, of course, a skirmisher variant. There's another Black Watch now pulling view, which are a musketeer variant, mercenary musketeers. Trying to bring in some more territorial armies, which may not be that great. He's fighting against skirmishers. Cavalry would be the best he can go for. Russian allies now being pulled out. Now bringing a shipment of flying crows. Flying crows will be good, but they don't have the same range as rockets, so they will be counter-barraged. Now we've got a number of arquebusists and swordsmen there. There's 2 flying crows. They are now deployed in the field. Their range is 28, I think. Yeah, they're same range as rockets, right? Or are they 32? 28. So they are kind of broad. They get damage on each other. You have 128 damage, which is less than a rocket. But I think they have a bit more AoE, and there's also multiplier. Archer range switch way forward. These forces are not doing all that great. He needs to stop building the territorial army, the swordsmen will get annihilated by these forces. He needs to go for straight for cavalry. That does go down there. Some damage there. More flying crows. You can always use more flying crows. And actually, the rat and shields may not be half bad. They said that they're good against skirmishers, as well as artillery. So maybe the rat and shields would be a good item in this situation. Granted, it would cost quite a bit of coin. He does have enough coin. Flying crows. Find a pretty good volley there. They do have good damage. No multipliers for infantry. Rockets does get a good counter barrage down the rockets, but there goes there's still one flying crow remaining. They get shot at each other, and now all their artillery's down. Still got a good number of Rangers on the field. The swordsman getting annihilated. Arquebus is off retreating away. More arquebuses over here, but there's just too many of the Rogers Rangers. These guys who have 19 damage, 20 range, and nearly 150 health versus nearly 150 health. There's 28 damage and 18 range. These guys do cost 60-60. The arquebus technically costs with 85, but they also get a bunch of swordsmen, which are not going to be very useful in this situation. Actually, there's a good number of guard pikemen on the field. I must have gone for gentleman pike. The gentleman pike have gone for the gentleman pike. The war cannon is about to go down. Could perhaps bring some of the Russian allies. He does have a bit of export now. And Red does get some GG back of the game now. There's Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Yeah, I think the Chinese army, there was a good opportunity for him to pull out cavalry against his opponent, who just only had Rogers Rangers. If we would have got a good number of them early on, that would have been a good hard counter. Oops, wrong button. Not the fast forward. There we go. And, oh boy. I do not know why it does this. But it just keeps changing the scroll speed. There we go. Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another Age of Empires 3 replay. Small on the right side is the red Brits. We have Hortarang. I have no idea how to pronounce that, like any other name in this game. On the left side is the blue US of A. We have Special Agent Jack Decker. And his name explorer is Marquis de Lafayette, which is French. That's definitely a custom name. Versus John Davis. I can't tell if that's a custom name or randomly generated. It is British, so sounds British. Seems British. But it could easily be created by the player. Either way, the US player does have a deck selected. It is 1v1, which does give him access to Dutch immigrants, French immigrants, Wood Coin, Regulars, Springfield Army, Hamilton Economics, Seminole Scouts, a Russian American Company, Coin, United States Army, Rolling Artillery, Fort, Refrigeration, Textiles, Volsky's Legion, Heavy Cannon, Culverins, Washington's Legion, not familiar with this one. Ship's number of powerful grenadiers equipped with grenade launchers enables them to be trained at forts. Huh. Incendiary grenade set to active. That must be the grenade launcher. Enables mortar attack range. Not sure then what the incendiary grenade is active. And of course, Kovat's Legion. And over here for the Brits, we got Land 1, a Capital 1. Villagers, Town Militia, Pioneers.
Ready?
Oh, she's down. And she's saying ready is not ready. Let's see, Pioneers, Villagers, Woodwood, Coin, Longbowmen, Musketeers, Scots Guards, Team Grenadier Guards, Cavalry Hit Points, Spice Trade, more Villagers, Wood, Coin, Longbowmen, Yeomen, Musketeers, Coldstream Guards, Hussars, Cavalry Combat, Falconets, and Factory. Let's keep an eye on the United States to see which state he's going for. Local doggo does go down there. And now he is... Oh. Thank you for the follow. I'm going to vouch your name, but I know I cast your videos before, replays before. Ulian Pasha. And he's going for Pennsylvania. And the Brit is eyeing for the governor, which I believe gives him 1 outpost wagon. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the natives map. We've got the House of Vaza, House of Natives. Technically would be not half wrong, and House of Yegalan. Dutch immigrants on the way, which will give him some banks, or a bank, which will give him good spike in coin. After all, it does cost a bit of coin to get the Dutch. It will eventually pay for itself. 300 coin, and it gives you 2.75 coin per minute. Plus, there's also faster collection speed from various coin sources as well. Eventually also gets bank wagon can be required from the state capital, so you could potentially get more bank wagons. You still get more 7 bank, or was it 5 bank wagons is a regular cap as United States? Okay, sure. Guess we can highlight the bank. Red has recovered his explorer. Got some manor house inside the map. And let's see, the US can build 1 out of 1. Okay, so he's limited to 1. Unless going for more bank wagons at the state capital will allow him to, will also increase the build limit by 1. Not sure. He does now have the Order of Vasa, which means he has the House of Vasa as allies, so now he can get some Royal Arquebusts, as well as some eventually Winged Hussars. For research, all units cost less coin, and increase hit points, particularly warships. Pennsylvania does give him access to the meeting house and provides your meeting house with unique federal state improvements. And of course the Tamiya Festival, which can give you some native allies. Unbearable Bear engaging the Reds Explorer once again. Will he lose this time? Let's find out. Looks like the Brit's not eyeing to be aggressive this age. The US player is going for some regular, so he may be eyeing to be aggressive. Bear down, gives him 90 wood. Oh, and oh yeah, the Order of Vasa can give you out some torps. Come on now, I'm trying to click on it. There we go. The Haskell give you 4 torps. 2 of them go around that coin deposit, and 1 around this coin deposit. It was a bit of wood, so just provide a good trickle of food and a bit of wood and coin. Actually, that's a bit more wood than I usually see. And there's the meeting house. And also the Brit maybe eyeing for some torps as well. Blue's going for some stagecoaches. Red's now going for his trade post as well. The Brits tend to go for heavy wood collection either way for the manor boom. Did he have Virginia Company? No, he did not. And now got the Pennsylvania Pound, which I'm not sure what that does exactly. Source Spy is going for the Tammany Festival. He may be really going to eye for some natives. So he may be eyeing for the Cree Quarter State Boys. That to me just screams the best one. If you access, or it just allies with the Cree in general, so that could give you some French villager variants. But to me, a lot of these other research here could be pretty good. Hamilton Economics can be good for the free research, but Springfield Armory for the powerful upgrades, and the Virginia State Assembly, there's just a lot of good cards you guys can get in the Sage. We got the Torps for the Brits now, we got the regulars now push away forward. There are the Torps. Villager does get gunned down there. 20 villagers versus 39, so the Brits does have a sizable lead on this. However, we now do have some more archivists, which are a skirmisher variant, perfect for the regulars. So he's going for some natives, some native Vasa. Not sure where Vasa is in Europe. 2 villagers may get gunned down. 2 villagers they get gunned down. 3rd one gets gunned down. That'll put the Brits down to 37 villagers. And he is going to go for the Curie's Courier des Bois. Who's going for more villagers there? Do now got the skirmisher, native skirmishers here. We do have 12 damage, 15 range. Actually, 15 range is not that too long, and the plus 50% damage. They're relatively poor as a skirmisher, aren't they? Yeah, I'm not too impressed by that. Regulars have nearly the same range, 25 damage, and even with the plus 50% bonus damage, that'll bring their damage up to 18. Yeah, it looks like the regulars are actually just are better than the skirmishers. And sure, they're slightly better range, but have less DPS. And more, yeah, I just said have the same amount of health. Yeah, the regulars are just simply much, much better for 5 more food. And also the fact that even though it costs 105 versus 100, the coin does collect fast as well, so overall they're technically cheaper. But then again, there's a bit more food for the War Archivist. Even then, the regulars just seem like better in this general situation, having additional 18 damage versus 25 damage. That's significant. And you could take time to start torching down these Torps. We got a number of Minutemen here. Minutemen's siege attack is horrendously bad, like any other militia. But here's some regulars. Regulars are not militia, hence the name regulars. Royal Archivists push way forward. These Torps will go down. And more of these Royal Archivists. They don't cause any population, which is nice about that. But you got the Inspiring Flag for these units now, improving the damage to the 27. And the Royal Archivist is just getting annihilated. The Brit needs to go for some Longbow, starting to go for age 3. So yeah, I can see why people... don't go for Royal Archivists. They are just not good. What's going on, Opti? No mod? I'm not sure what it's referring to. Falconets would be very useful. The US player is not aging up anytime soon. Just going for heading regulars. Now bringing some Cree trackers for our skirmisher. Orders? Arsenal wagon there. So that's the Springfield Army, right? Why did he put the Arsenal wagon right there? Maybe it was a mistake. He just put it down the front line. It'll help draw some tension. He does have enough resources now to age up. And now he's going for New Hampshire. And of course, more blacksmith research. Yes. He does now have Veteran Royal Archivists, which will improve the damage a little bit by 2. And thus bring up the damage with the 21, add more health and all that sort. But overall, I think the regulars are still better than them. I'm ready. The Minutemen will draw some fire as well. They're not classified as heavy. Their damage is 26. Another town center there. He, of course, went for the bishop, which allowed him to move diagonally better. After all, he built his town center, secondary town center next diagonally. And there goes the replay because it bugged out. I'm just striking out in replays today, aren't I? I feel like I've been getting a large number of these bugged replays today. I think I only had 1 or 2 casts today that I was able to complete. And of course, it does that as well. Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another HMARS 3 replay. Spawn on the left side as the blue Russians with Korex. Spawn on the right side as the red Chinese with a 100-wood fishing boat. Very peculiar name to say. After all, what is a Korex? Two. That's the name of his explorer. Two. And Ba Yu Feng, which may be just randomly generated. On this map, there's also a handful of native water bison claimed. Grove Rickshaw there, Disciple moving around. There is a Gurkha up there, trapped in the trees. No deck selected by either player. And these lines will be going on down. One line does get picked off by the Russian now. For natives on the map, there's the Usadai Temple, which gave access to chalk and throwers. As well as hero hit points, gather rate from mills and farms, and rice paddies, and increased chalk and thrower stuff. Chinese player now has a shipment available and is immediately going for the T export. Northern Refugees, Year of the Tiger. For each 2 disciples you've lost, a pet white tiger will be mustered for Home City's spawn point, up to maximum 12. Interesting. Haven't seen that one yet. I can see why people don't go for it. You can get up to 12 Wagner, the pet white tigers. I wonder if they're any good. If the white tigers are overstated for a pet, that'll make it probably a bit more reasonable because you don't try to lose units. And you don't really deploy disciples, do you? So maybe like Disciple Rush. Huh. Wood, Coin, Chuko News, Mandarin, Duck Squad, Wing Pikemen, Step Riders, Flamethrower, Castle Rickshaw, Diplomatic Entry, Rat and Shields, Coin, Arquebus, Changdo Swordsman, Territorial Army, Iron Flails, Double Face Armor, Meteor Hammers, Intervention, Iron Manchurian Cavalry Archers, Hardening Iron Troops. Walk of the Rice Paper shifts a second Chinese monk, enables him for the rest of the game. There's 1 Shaolin Master, that's the primary monk. And Flying Crows. We got 1. And the Explorer's named 2. Weird. We do now have the Explorer down to the center, trying to torch down this village. We do got these water bison here, which make it, and the Chinese can fatten up a bit more easily. Let's see. Team Manchukuo Expeditions. All cavalry gets +4 line of sight and 10% hit points, as well as your shock infantry, which is the 1v1. Land Gentry enables cavalry archers to be trained from the Commerce Age, replace their coin cost with slightly reduced wood cost. Huh. Interesting. Wood Trickle. Food Silos, Rum Distillery, Economic Theory. Huh. Interesting. Wood Coin, Streltsy, Cossacks, Boyars, sustainable agriculture, cigarette roller, wood coin, cavalry combat, cavalry archers, falconets, royal mint, refrigeration, textile mill, higher pandurers, warrior skirmishers from the Balkans that capture skirmishers. So is this a anti-light skirmisher? And got factory. The Russian deck is weird. He is going for the quartermaster, while his opponent is going for the white pagoda. White pagoda. Oh yeah, that's one you don't really see all too often. When white pagoda ships disciples and has Sacred Vault, which increases the stat of the Shallow Master and disciples, and the latter's trains limit. So he is going to go for some disciples, and if he loses more, he can get a number of white tigers. Wagner's, which is a German name. We do now have a good number of disciples on the field, 8. Right now the disciples are doing 14 damage per strike, which is musketeer damage. They also have the critical strike and 10% disciple. One disciple does go down. He's having a bit of trouble engaging. The explorer is doing a good job being micro. The Grove Rickshaw has not been deployed on the field. Yaks are being brought back to this village here. Let's see, the build limit right now is 10. He has 7. And there's a number of step riders there. They do bonus damage versus infantry, less damage versus heavy infantry, such as these recruits. These monks have still incredibly bad siege attack. Now we do have the Mandarin Duck Squad, which give them access to 8 Chukonus and Flamethrower. More disciples now deployed on the field has 10 out of 10 now. Now going for some repentant. Oh, he's going for some high outlaws. I was not expecting that. Flamethrower's siege damage is still not great. His forces pushing way forward. Recruits getting overran by these various forces, villagers and militia. Militia now engaging. Villagers do get some volley there. There's still some of them in the town center there. He has a good number of disciples here. Chukonus are currently focusing down the recruits. Very good. The disciples may want to turn around and start punching these guys. Not bringing a shipment of Chukonus. He's at pop cap at the moment. And he doesn't have any villagers on wood at the moment either. Those Dracoths do take quite a bit of population space. Each one takes 5 each. That's probably not worth it in the end. Start losing population space there. Now bringing some repentant cannoneers. So it looks like that's one of the mercenaries he can get. They'll just push way forward, trying to hit some of these step riders. He does hit the blockhouse there, which is important. Not only acts as an outpost, does also act as a whatchamacallit, a barracks. He's not the army there, but we got a number of Chukonus here that could push its way forward. And now got the repentant cannoneers, which are a obelisk gun variant, which does the bonus damage is heavy, does siege damage at range as well. Less damage versus villagers. So the single recruit will have a bit of trouble versus him. Gonna go for a stable back here. Then can bring in 5 white tigers. Wing pikemen now being plotted out. And we've got Cossacks and wood. So I push my way forward. Grand Cannoneers are similar to skirmishers, even though they're still classified as... Well, they are classified as light. So there's a light infantry force there. Those Cossacks coming out will do very good work. We got a spy on the field as well now. Spy can go and start shanking some of the cannoneers. Cossacks, of course, are cheap hussar. They're not particularly great. They're cheap. I'll hit some of these units there as well. Spy, I'm not sure, maybe already down. Got these cavalry archers here, which are a dragoon variant with good attack speed. But they won't do well versus Chukunus, which will do bonus damage versus them. He'll take out some of this pikemen there, but these forces being brought in small numbers, more cavalry archers here, which are not going to be good. These guys do bonus increase light units as well, so these cavalry archers are not a good idea. He's trying to bring in boyars. All I can stand to get out Streltsy. He needs more heavy cav. Chinese players now bringing his Rattan shields, which are a anti-archer, skirmisher, and artillery unit. I got the Mango Grove now being collected on up. It is no different than collecting from regular trees. Blockhouse has been redeployed there, very good. Got some young guards, so he has gone for the French allies, so he does have some grenadiers now in the field. Grenadiers are classified as heavy infantry. And Rattan shields, they are classified as shock infantry. So on charge away 4, their siege attack is not great. Yeah, let's bring out some more of the outlaws there as well, which do have okay siege attack. Now bring out Wave of Disciples. You'll get those out before being knocked out. He does have another 4 on the way. Hey, and there it goes down before that can get a pull out on the field. Guys, watch the star getting hit there. Disciples trying to punch them. The shock infantry will be countered by the cavalry archers, being a dragoon variant. Some of these villagers not getting hit there. Cavalry archers do take out one of those units there. Now got a big wave of Streltsy. Rattan shields will do the effective resistance. They are a skirmisher variant, a cheap skirmisher variant. Cavalry archers need to focus on those Rattan shields. It looks like all the Streltsy have been picked on off. Chinese player can bring in now 8 white tigers. Diplomat can trigger more cannoneers being pulled on the field. Got now some Cossacks pulled on the field, which should allow them to overrun these cannoneers no problem. More cannoneers being pushed on forward. Cossacks are still a little bit low numbers. He's able to pick them off one at a time. There's another Cannoneer mercenary right there, which could be picked off first. There we go. It looks like the Cannoneer mercenaries will be at least beaten back. They will not be able to re-engage anytime soon. And now we've got the French Expedition Company giving us another round on young grenadiers. Is that a... that looks like a holy hand grenade symbol. Am I stupid in thinking that? Grenades right on in. Of course, they do less damage versus cavalry. Some sentries here. They do a bit of bonus damage as cavalry, but they are going to disintegrate pretty quickly. Now going for flamethrower and capture rickshaw. And now it's going for more of these Dacots. Not sure why he's really going for them. They are a musketeer variant, which is something that the Chinese sort of lack. They lack a standard heavy infantry. Or should I say standard ranged heavy infantry. They always can get out pikemen and swordsmen. Cavalry archers don't do less damage versus them. Got a flamethrower here, which does do slightly less damage versus cavalry. Does 4 damage rather than 5. That must have been the castle rickshaw, not a fortress. Castle rickshaw. Ah, right there. Go for big rave round of research there. Currently has 35 villages, one's at 26. More cavalry archers, more Cossacks on the field. Now I got some Keshiks now pulling field, which are ranged cavalry like the cavalry archers. The damage is 8, 12 range, good attack speed, bonus versus a heavy cav. They are just simply inferior to the cavalry archers. These guys do cost 155. These guys do cost technically 155. Of course, this is the age 2 unit. These guys are technically age 3. There's something just camouflaged there. Somebody must have a scout on the field. Ah, spies. Spies are camouflaged on the way forward. Interesting. This though one does get spotted there by the castle. Now, any relationships with the French? Who likes the French? Now bring the white tigers, which he will get 8 white tigers. They do get some damage multipliers versus light infantry. But they don't seem anything too particular special. But they will spot those spies. At this point in time, spotting those spies could actually be useful to save his Cannoneer mercenaries. Explorer does go down there. Pets are not classified as heavy nor light infantry. They are classified as hand infantry, but not infantry. Cossacks now push way forward, get some damage on these units. And more cavalry archers not being pulled on the field. Repentant Cannoneers will be good versus them. And the rest of the heavy cav will be cleaned on up. Got a big wave of disciples push way forward. They're getting a good number of critical strikes here. Got some pikemen still mixed on in. More pikemen, more cannoneers pushing forward, trying to pursue the cavalry archers there. They're getting battered, beaten, bruised, and some of these villages sort of going down. More cannoneers now being blown out. The Roost still has 33 villagers, does have economic theory. Almost all the shipments that I would probably go for in this age are been collected. None of these shipments over here I would go for, like age 1 farm increase, not important. Age 1 estate increase, not important. And same thing on these ones as well. Stable does go down there. Cavalry archers have been engaged by the Keshiks. Looks like Red Army is now getting meleeed by some villagers. The Rus does have 24 villagers. There's the rest of his villagers there. And also villagers now on to attack order, trying to help clean up this area. Villagers do have decent melee attack. And it does clean up that attack. The Chinese player is now going for age 3, going for the Confucian Academy, which will give him some flying crows. And now bring in some British Expedition Company. We'll bring him 6 red coats, as well as a wave of research there. Chinese player has quite a bit of food and, well, just a lot of food stored up at the moment. Blockhouse now going on up. Number of archivists now being employed on out. We do have these red coats now employed in the field as well. It's a bit of a mixed force, nothing too significant. As we build the blockhouse there, so the Rus should be fine at defending himself. The explorer does go down there.
Yes.
I got some idle villagers there. They collect up the rest of that food. They probably could be tasked on the berries. And I got some repentant land snakes now being pulled in the field, which are high damage single target melee, if I remember correctly. And as well as some hand mortars that will help them destroy the structures. Russian player has a shipment available. There's nothing I would say he should get right now. Nothing will provide any value at the moment. I think the Russian player backed the game when he saw those hand mortars. This is Great saying thank you for watching, and on to next replay. And this time the replay wasn't bugged out. I have time for one more replay tonight. Getting a little bit tired. I do not know why, but this game recently just been taking forever on load screens. I have no idea why. And again, it is very, very fast. There we go, much better. Greetings everyone, and great here for another Age of Empires 3 replay. Small on top left side as the blue Aztecs, who have Mel Brooks, 1975. Small on bottom right side as the red Incans, who have Inca Dink. Let's see if the Aztec player goes for just mass murder of the natives, as if I find it better that the Aztecs don't try to convert the local population. If they just kill them off, they get double experience. With the Founder Research, triple experience, which is very powerful. I think it's one of the best War Chief ores in the game, because that can just give you a good number of shipments. Not the player selected a deck just yet. We got Run Chicken Shield as the name of the War Chief. Versus the War Chief, definitely Aztec name I have no idea how to pronounce. Zolchi Quinzin. Wait. Yes, the Incan war chief has access to crack shot? I never knew that. Or maybe that's just various abilities that don't really use much anymore. You murder those kitty cats and get some delicious food there. Incan player has now selected deck 5. Villagers, alpaca wool. Oh, that's the Incan player, not the Aztec player. Alpaca War. A villager's hit points and armor increase, plus 50% hit points, add 0.3 armor, and they have melee armor, right? So it gets them to 50 melee armor? 50% melee armor is actually pretty sizable. Maybe go with War Societies in Age 4 and you get some powerful villagers? We got American Allies, Advanced Market, Zada Hardwoods, Chimu Metallurgy. Not familiar with this one. Villagers gather coin from mines faster and mines last longer. Oh, not bad. That's the Age 2, like Silversmith and Age 1, I think. Villagers, coin, drama, Chimney Runners, Bloom Spearmen, Jungle Bowmen, Puree, Hanari Support. That's the Plume Spearman ones. Here's an attack speed. Yamari Support, Chico Brewing, Villagers, Chimu Runners, Melee Infantry Combat, Chimu Support, Chamarkan Support, and Road Building. So it looks like a Chimu and Plume Spearman composition. So it'd be good versus Coyote Runners and Slingers and Eagle, not Eagle Warriors. So anti-Slinger, anti-Coyote Runner deck looks like. Also Hurlocos, Trampario, how do you pronounce that, support, and Terrace Farming. And he is going for the Elder, the Aztec, Beginner. So it's maybe not a custom deck. We got villagers, food, wood, infinite coin, warrior priests, coyote tactics, plume spearmen, slingers, Mayan allies, more villagers, wood, infinite coin, smoke and mirror, coyote runners, eagle runner knights, night attack, stop the spam buddy, temple of Centola support, temple of, so we got a slinger temple, arrow knight temple, infinite slingers, night combat, skull knights, wall of skulls, and skull knight temple. So it looks like he's eyeing for coyote runners, some coyote runner stuff, some slinger stuff, not all slinger stuff, not all coyote runner stuff, arrow knight stuff, no all the night combat stuff, and skull knights. So got a mix of everything. So he's eyeing for arrow knight, skull knight, coyote runner, slinger. Coyote runners and slingers are basically staple in Aztec compositions. Arrow Knights are a pretty good anti-siege unit, but not going to be that useful against Incans. They don't have cannon to worry about all too much, though they're still good versus structures. And Skull Knights are just excellent. Oh, just immediately got his 250 health there from the age up. Very nice. I got a number of Plume Spearmen here. Plume Spearmen are a Spearman variant with good, really good siege attack for a Spearman variant. 90 for 90 resources for 41 siege attack is pretty good. He's going to try to destroy his opponent's buildings. He can also bring the shipment of slingers. There's his opponent's Plume Spearman. So the Puma Spearmen have higher siege attack, 12 1.5, 13 1.5, 170 health. I couldn't compare the two quick enough. War Chief will go down there. Got the slingers getting some damage there. Plumed Spearmen have taken some damage. Now we got, looks like maybe both the, nope, just one of the slinger shipments there, so he has a good number of slingers on the field. Seeing all those slingers, you may want to go with some Chimu runners. War Hut's not complete. Do we see any more Chimu runners? He's going for the Jungle Bowman card. We got a handful of Puma Spearmen on the field. 170 health, 20 melee resist versus a Plume Spearman, which have 170 health, so that's significantly better with a little bit more damage. Their cost is 115 versus just 90. Now I got the warriors not being pulled out by the community plaza, the fire pit. Slingers are pretty good. They have really good attack speed, so they're picking off these units one at a time. Another shipment of slingers there, so he's starting to overrun his opponent with slingers. Those two slinger cards are just very good. Yeah, we'll focus on these archers, no problem. They have 15 and attack speed of 3, while these guys have attack power of 8, but attack speed of 1.5, so they do hit twice as fast. Oh, apparently the warriors do give off experience, while Minutemen and militia don't. The Aztec player would need to pull out some more spearmen in order to help siege down the structures. He could go for the Jaguar Prowler Knight big button to get a handful of them. They will be excellent versus the Puma Spearmen they may fight, or Plume Spearmen. He is the one who can pull out the Puma Spearmen. Got quite a bit of food and wood there. Additionally, the Prowler Knights would be good to assist in fighting the Shimi runners that he'll likely fight against. Got a handful of Coyote runners there. Maybe just trying to hunt down, flank around, hunt down villagers. Got a sizable army here. Puma Spearmen, of course, first compared to the Incan Spearmen, which are significantly better. They just are a great siege attack. So maybe torching down some of these contra houses could be very good. They are a bit expensive and they do provide resource benefits. Trying to torch down the war hut now with the spearmen. Very, very good. Slingers engaged in the army, taking out the heavy infantry first. And thanks to experience aura there for the war chief. Getting 200 experience there from killing off the opposing war chief. Very nice. Now try to hit some of these villagers who are trying to go for the warriors. Torches down the war hut. Take out some of those villagers there is very nice. He cannot kill off the llama there. Nothing but drama, that llama. And I got a reinforcement wave of the Shimi runners there. But the Puma Spearmen were there to intercept. I've got the Coyote and drone attackers, giving them increased hit points and speed. And right now they're up to 86 health, and now they're up to nearly 7 speed as well, so they're pretty fast at this moment. Except they're dead now. So we do have some of these guys up here. They're being engaged by the Shimi runners. Looks like Shimi runners 19 attack, 140 health. These guys have 18 attack and much more health right now. The cost is 85-25 versus 70-35. Those out of Puma Spearmen. So now there's just these slingers here, and the Coyotes don't have great siege attack. Got a round of these Plume Spearmen. The slinger should just probably focus them down. And now I got the Coyotes trying to hit some various forces. They want to probably hit the villagers. Right now the Aztec may just want to fall back and regroup. He does have the War Chief back up and going, and Red's War Chief's back up as well. Got now the Shimi runners engaged, and the War Chief's in front, supported by the Coyote runners. Aztec War Chief down, so those not get the experience aura benefit. And there's the raiding party there, getting access to 4 Jaguar Prowler Knights, which do have good siege attack. They are elite infantry. And along the Puma Spearmen, this is much more siege damage there. Shimi runners push way forward. They can instantly annihilate these guys. They're all anti-shock. Additionally, now it does give one of them some veterancy. Dragon Prowl Knight just trying to hunt them down. Take some more damage there. More Puma Spearman's pushing forward. He's out. No longer has a War HUD available. There's some drama. Nothing but drama, these llamas. He's going to send them over here. Maybe he can use the llamas to spawn out warriors. But he also is going to lose the town center. Villagers now coming on out to stab these guys. They're trying to punch them now. And there we go. Beacon Town Center is now down. Got some Jungle Bowman over here. He has built another War HUD over here. The Chimera of the Chironas should be able to run them. And it looks like the Incan player does back with the game now. This Anchorage saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. I mentioned beforehand, that's going to be my last replay for tonight. I'm getting a little bit tired, so everyone, thank you for watching. Have a good evening, and get some good rest. Enjoy.